Howdy folks, my name's Colin McCrazy, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I have an inbox if you want to send me a question or any advice you'd like me to give in a separate video. You can choose your own gameplay, which is pretty cool. I have a Google form down in the description down below if you want to fill that out. And we're talking about Black Ops 7 again because the beta went on for an extra day and went on for a whole week, and I have a lot of different changes from my first impressions video that I put out last, like Friday or something. Um, I enjoyed this game quite a bit. I think because I haven't played, the whole life cycle of Black Ops 6, I only played the beta. I'm not jaded by the system feeling the same, the perks feeling the same, and all that. I quite enjoy this game. I feel like a lot of different things stood out to me that I understood over the week rather than in my first impressions video. So I'm kind of changing my perspective from like a 6.5 to like an 8.5 with a little bit of optimism in there because they've promised some things that is kind of crazy, and I'll get into that in a minute. But let me talk about some things I liked about the beta. The gunplay, super smooth, feels great. I really enjoyed a lot of the weapons in this game. I think the sniping is a little overkill. Like, you can use the sniper as like a shotgun basically, and the aim assist with it is like incredibly overpowered. But I think they addressed that in like a post, so that's good to know that they'll be probably tuning that. Maps, still enjoy the maps. I actually changed my favorite map, Cortex, to I think the Forge or maybe like Blackheart or something. Just because like Cortex is kind of insane. This is an insane map. A lot of head glitches in that map too, so I don't enjoy that map anymore really overall. But most maps for most modes feel pretty good. Sadly, TDM is not one of those modes that feels pretty good in this game. The what is it? The respawn system still feels out of whack. They need to fix that some more, but I'm sure they will over time when the game launches. And other modes like Hardpoint and Domination, they feel great. I enjoy those modes a lot, and the perks and like field upgrades go really well with those modes. So that's been really fun to do and enjoy. Streaks have been super fun. I love the Rhino. That's probably my favorite thing in this game. Running around as a giant robot where people are like trying to bunny hop and wall jump, and you just destroy them as a giant robot and they can't really kill you like super quickly. So that's really fun. And the communication overall with how they've been handling this beta has been surprising. I thought they were just going to drop this thing and call it a day, but they've really like listened to quite a bit of feedback and are making adjustments during the beta, which is crazy. I did not expect that at all. And I think that's really nice. You know, they had some quick and timely updates for the most part that have improved the game. They had an open mosh pit, which I thought was really surprising. That shocked me as well. Just a lot of big things happening that I was not expecting them to reach out to do for this beta. And just to put the cherry on top, I think the sound design is pretty phenomenal in this game. It's really satisfying to get a kill, and it's even more satisfying to get a headshot. Like the crack to get the headshot feels really nice. So I enjoy a lot of that, and I think they did a great job on the sound design team. But yeah, the thing that they addressed is SBMM and open mosh pits, and also in this post I'm about to show up here, non-disbanding lobbies. Thank you, Beast, for sharing this with me. Shout out to Beast Armada. This is crazy. This is a crazy statement. Now, it is up to interpretation if they're actually going to uphold this or not, but the fact they're even talking about it and claiming that they will have non-disbanding lobbies throughout Black Ops 7 is such a big win for the past like 6 years of Call of Duty. I mean, the main reason I really stopped playing this game was it is kind of the same thing over and over for the most part, like just the concept of Call of Duty, what it is, but also just the disbanding lobbies and like the crazy manipulation that they have in their matchmaking system. So the fact that they're announcing this in general, which they've been dodging for years, is crazy, and really like I kind of applaud them for it. Like, the game's not out yet, but I give them credit to at least communicate that to us as players. I think that's huge. They also talked about, I think, some time to kill adjustments and some gunplay tuning, so that's really good as well. But the reason they're doing all this is because of Battlefield 6. That is the only reason. And I think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. people, companies, brands, whatever, they're gonna get complacent if there's no competition. And for a while, there has been no competition, really, for Call of Duty, for the last 5 years. We had X Defiant, but they probably knew Ubisoft was gonna shut that down pretty quick. I mean, that's just a management thing. Even though I enjoyed X Defiant to a decent extent, Battlefield also did not come out with a great game, in 2021, something around there, with Battlefield 2042. So, understandably, they did not have competition, so they got complacent. And you can shame them for that as a company. I mean, that's valid in itself, but I feel like that's expected. You need competition for people to thrive and push your limits, and that's, I think, what's happening here, which is great. So that actually means that we might get the things that we've been asking for several years. Finally, it is kind of bittersweet that it's just now happening when it should have happened a while ago. But the fact that it's happening at all, and because of Battlefield 6, is a good thing. I think that's a good sign. Competition is going to bring out the best in this game, and I think also in Battlefield 6, because now they're going to compete with each other. Battlefield 6 is going to try their best to keep their players a hold. Disclaimer, I'm going to play Battlefield 6 on day 1 on Friday, which is tomorrow, so expect some Battlefield gameplay here and there. But this is awesome. I like this. This is great. Now, I'm still hesitant. I'm not going to buy Black Ops 7 on day 1, obviously. I don't have the money for that, first of all. I'm not spending $80 on this game. But I might be a Christmas noob. For once in, I don't know, 10 years or so. It's been forever since I've bought a Call of Duty on Christmas. And, yeah, I would like to get the game on a discount. That would be nice. But, I think I might buy it. I'm going to see how the season goes and see what Zombies looks like for the season, see what maps they come out with, and different things they change with it, because the Zombies really, for the beta, was so lackluster, I feel like. It wasn't really something crazy or anything. They really tuned it down, so I'm interested to see how that goes. But the multiplayer for me has been pretty positive, so I'm interested to see what you guys think after a week of playing some of the beta. I'm going to keep my eyes again on the launch and how it goes. But, yeah, I kicked some ass. Dude, I kicked ass. So I'm going to have a little more Black Ops 7 gameplay for some videos. I'll sprinkle them in here and there, but I won't spam you guys with that. Of course, I'm going to go back to the classic stuff and, have the gameplay for my inbox. So, yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!